Hey, how you all doing today? Um, this is a message to Facebook. If you didn't get my message, on the comment box, comment section of Facebook, under your comments. If you didn't get it, I just want to let you know. Mo- Most of my stuff that I go over and that I talk about or whatever, most of it you cannot fact check. Okay, a lot of it is just um, mine and my own and God's wisdom, that comes through me, okay? It's wisdom that comes from God, that comes through me, or whatever, stuff like that. Uh, or it's um, or it's I posted a video which isn't my video, and I didn't make it or create it, and I just shared it because they wanted to give them a like and share it. And if I think it's a good video to share, then I share it. You know, it's not up to me. I don't know whether or not it's actually true or false, but I don't really think you know either because some of the things and some of the videos that people do are it's stuff that either didn't happen yet or they didn't find out about it yet. So of course, if you fact checked it, something that hasn't been that's not validated or out there yet, of course you're not going to find out true facts on it, whether or not it's for real or true or not or false. So so how do you really know? You know what I'm saying? Because most of the times, whistleblowers, blow the horn on something about something, and then you fact check it, and it comes out false, or you don't find the information about it. But then, like maybe months down the road, bam, there it is. It's it's true, and it's out there, and it's something that's actually for real, and that is happening, ends up happening. So you know, you need to lighten up and ease up on that. I already know you're associated with BlackRock, okay? I know BlackRock owns just about everything, most things, most all things, Google, Facebook, and all the others, and everything, and et cetera, okay? And they're involved in the they're behind the Hawaii thing. They're behind a lot of criminal activity. Okay, I know that for a fact. Okay, but you can investigate that all you want. Okay, and if you try to fact check it, whatever you find online or whatever on the internet, you're probably not going to find it. You know what I mean? There is a few things, but I don't think you would know what to really look for because you're probably all kind of lazy and don't really go in depth detail with stuff when you fact check. Okay, which you need to, because and you gotta read in between the lines. Okay, and if stuff matches up, it matches up. Okay, like puzzle pieces, it matches up. Okay, so therefore, false stuff, untrue stuff. I don't even think you know what a lie is from a truth, from a lie, really, because truth. If it's the truth, it'll match up. It'll line up. Okay, like puzzle pieces will connect together. But if it don't, and it's a lie and it's false, it most likely it won't, and it won't make no sense. Like you don't. Okay, when you're fact checking. Okay, because if I were to make a video and it's false, that's one thing. Okay, but if I go and post somebody else's video, okay, for your awareness, that's different. I'm not I'm not lying about nothing, and I'm not falsifying anything. Okay, just posting a video, someone else's video. Okay, so that's you and them. Okay, I just shared it. That's all I did. Okay, so it's like a cop coming up to me and saying I can say whatever I want to him, but if he doesn't have evidence to prove it, or or see me do it, or know that I'm doing it, hey, then you know he can't just fact check it and say, hey, I think you are because I'm character profiling you, and you look like this kind of type of individual. So therefore, I think you are. You know what I'm saying? So screw all that. Anyways, getting back to the important stuff here. Because I gotta ride my bike all the way to town, which is like 20 miles away or whatever, all the way down the mountain. I have to go up and down hills. It's very exhausting, so I gotta get through this, because it's getting dark and it's raining and it's cold. So, anyways, And the store's closed early and where I'm at. So anyways, continuing on. All right. Was writing some things down this morning that I was thinking about that were on my heart, and so I wanted to share them with you. Okay. So things to investigate. Okay. People can do their own investigating on this or whatever, And these are just some things to maybe check out or consider. Especially if you're, doing an investigation on this sort of thing. Maybe you thought of it already, maybe you haven't. But here's some things that I thought of. Them. Hopefully, maybe they'll help somebody out. Because I'll tell you the explanation behind my ponytails, behind my pigtails, is that I wear pigtails because I pay. It's to pay honor and my contribute to all the hurting, exploited, and children out there, and so I wear pigtails in honor of them and that are hurt and abused and lost and taken and all the other stuff. So that's the story behind my pigtails. Okay, that's why I wear pigtails. So okay, so continuing on. Okay, I'm just gonna read off of here because I can't remember everything I wrote down. So it's always been shown to us in the world about every agenda of the leader's actions. It's a divine rule. They have to abide by. Okay, they have to let us know and tell us and show us everything that they're gonna do before they do it. Okay, it's one of their rules. Okay, it's a golden rule for them. Okay, so number one, 2,000 kids were taken from Hawaii. Right. Okay, where else around the world in the same time frame were kids taken also? Okay, that's something to maybe investigate. Okay, what is the percentage of missing kids around that time frame of, let's say, about a month or 3 weeks or whatever, in the time frame? Okay, and then compare it to the missing kids recently. Okay, see if the percentage has changed at all, and when it's the most and when it's the least. Is it the most during tragic events? That they're taken. I mean, not like that they die in a tragic incident, but taken. I mean, missing. All of a sudden, They disappeared through the tragedy, and nobody knows where they're at. Okay, and there's no body counts. Okay, that sort of thing. Okay, now, what leaders visited those places around the same time period? To find out where they ended up to. I know some of the kids ended up on the internet sites, okay? And this I know for a fact. And you can't really fact check this, okay? Fact checkers in Facebook. Until they start popping up on your internet sites when you're trying to watch a video, okay? That's the only time you can fact check this information. Because I've had it happen to me twice now since the Hawaii thing. And both girls looked Hawaiian. Okay? They both looked Hawaiian. Alright, so anyways, on the internet sites that interrupt your video while you're watching it, then they're gone. They're like totally gone after that. As soon as you click off them, they're gone. And then you try to get back to it, you can't find them at all. They'll be gone. So report them to Facebook, okay? Immediately. You have to click off them, report them to Facebook immediately, okay? And then if you try to go back, most of the time you click off. When you're done reporting them, you try to go back and the video will be gone. They'll be gone. Okay, but don't block them. Don't block the video, okay? Because and you want, when you report it, you want to mark it label it as sexual content, okay, and child nudity, so that they're right on it, okay, because it's always a form of that, anyways, okay, when it pops up on your screen when you're watching a video about something else, okay. Um, don't block it. I'll say that again, because they'll stop them from going to you, okay, and then you won't get you might not get the videos anymore. You don't want to block it. Just leave that alone. Continue on answering the other ones. Just continue on to it. But don't answer that block or no block or whatever. Don't do that. Don't want to do any of that. Okay, just continue on through that. Okay, um, because they will stop them from going to you, and then but we want to catch the a holes, right? Um, so and so you don't want to stop uh, more girls popping up on your internet site. Okay, you want them to do that again, you know, as many times as they want to, because you want to keep reporting them, because they're always different girls. So when you keep reporting them, and the FBI steps in and gets involved, and then they step in, or the CIA or whatever, and then they do their thing. Then they got more advanced computer systems and all that stuff sitting around in their office, at home or at the business, that they're amazing. Okay, they're the computer stuff they got. It's pretty cool. So, and you can fact check that too, Facebook. But I was in a FBI friend's home, and he had some pretty high tech search. People search computer equipment and stuff like that he used at his own home. Okay, so whether you believe it or not, or what, I don't care what you call me. I don't care. Just don't call me old, because I am. I just try to lighten things up a little bit. All right. And then continuing on is go down here to uh, these a-holes have hackers. They have hackers, okay? They have their own hackers, okay? So that's why they can interrupt your websites anyway during your video. They can interrupt your video, just like Anonymous, Yeah, they do that too, okay? But they do it at you, to you in your internet, okay? And they disrupt your video watching and stuff, okay? Because they have hackers. And if you block their video, it's gonna get back to them, and they're gonna know. The bad guys are gonna know. So you don't want that, okay? Because the less they know behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? The easier it is to apprehend them. And also, it's for safety measures. You don't want to put the girl that was in the video that interrupted your video in any kind of more danger than she already is, okay? You don't want to endanger her more. Okay, so therefore, you really don't want them to know that you're telling on them, okay? So anyways, continuing on. Now, if it's maybe, we'll just say per se, it's just, my thoughts. Now, if it's maybe a part of an alien underground thing, you know, then we can find out about how many of them there are by how many kids are taken, because the suckers got to eat, and humans are what they eat. So apparently, from what I hear. So and you can investigate that. So that's one thing to kind of investigate. That can be an interesting investigation in itself. But don't get too caught up in it. Continue on to other suspects that we have here. Cartel. They are in it for profit. Leaders own pleasure. Sheiks. Yeah, they want sheiks. Slaves. And they make the girls do some really gross, disgusting things. They really do. Aliens, food, of course. Elite, food, blood, rituals, reprogramming slaves. So of course the elites wrapped in with the probably coinciding with the scientists because they're into reforming. Are you okay? My gosh, a reforming reform program or whatever it is, um, and MKL or whatever it is, um, something like that agenda, medical, biological, organ donating, dark web. No, not too many people probably really think about that. Not the regular individual, regular citizen. Put they they put the kids in all their advertised markets. Okay, and they have a wide variety, a wide selection. Okay, many departments. Okay, everything from you name it. Okay. You name it, they got it. You can fact check that too. You can check that out. Okay, but don't get caught up in that either because that's not a good thing. But I'm sorry to have to bring this up to you. If you are missing a child, then I'm sorry I did have to bring it up. But you gotta cover all bases, and the more knowledge is the more you know. Then the more actions you can take, and the more you know, the more you can prevent. In other words, or the actions you'll know how to take, to put a stop to this, or find out what's going on, or to track your kids down or something like that. You'll know where to look. You know what I mean? So all criminals work for the same purpose, okay? And a lot of different criminals from a lot of different organizations work together, okay? And that's how they are able to, like, as for instance, okay? I'm not throwing you under the bus, Facebook, but, if BlackRock owns you, and there's a criminal going to post a little girl's video of her doing stuff that shouldn't be done, that she shouldn't be doing, okay? And just by looking at the video, dang well she had no consent, okay? And that her parents aren't in the other room, okay? So, I'm just saying, okay? So, with that being said, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm not going to hold nothing back, and nothing scares me or is going to make me afraid, okay, of saying shit the way it is, because they come from me. Shoot, if they can even find me, for one thing, but I would like it if they found me. Come and kidnap me, please, because then I'll go get everybody out of there. Every single one of those kids. Okay? Guaranteed. I will. And I'll make your life a living hell if you come after me. Okay? Don't show me a good time, because I'll have fun with you. I'll have fun with all of you. Okay? Okay? Because I've been through all that nonsense before. Okay? I survived the cartel. Okay? Yeah, and I'm saying it. Okay? I'm not afraid. Okay? No fear here. Okay? No shame in my game. Alright? So, continuing on. So, in other words, Facebook, these criminals gotta get permission. Okay? They gotta go through Facebook, so Facebook would know through their filter system and all this stuff of what videos are actually coming through and stuff. They know that stuff. Okay? Because they're fact checking you, and so therefore, they are monitoring videos, okay, things that are posted and all that stuff. They're monitoring all that. So you think that they know that leaks through? Yeah, they know. Okay, because when and to verify that to be true, is when I reported it, okay, that video when it popped up, they knew exactly what video, the title of it and everything, okay? So, yeah. Okay? So, and and they have to have permission from BlackRock, okay? And BlackRock knows everything that, don't you think that they know uh, everything that's going on and everything that is happening, every little detail, okay, is reported to them, okay? Even odd odd things that, are the normal stuff, criminal activity or whatnot, would be reported straight to BlackRock, okay? Of course it would, okay? Don't you think that BlackRock has been talking with all these suspects, okay? All right, and collaborating with them? Yeah, yeah. There's deals, there's favors, blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. And there's permissions granted. So therefore, you got to think of those things, okay? They basically are telling on themselves, okay? They're actually leading you on a little pathway through a maze to them, okay? So now you know who's at, those mazes that you do when you're a kid, and there's like five people or five, there's a dog and a cat and a chicken and a horse, and they're sitting at the little entrances of the maze, right? Of the bottom of the maze. And then you have to say, oh, help the chicken get through the maze, find its way through the maze so that it can get its seed. Help the horse to get his hay, or help the dog to get his bone. Help the cat to get the mouse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To get you know what I mean? You gotta lead each one of them through the maze to get out of the maze to get with their prize. Well, that thing up there is the suspects, okay? And down below, at the beginning of the maze, okay, is you or somebody else, okay, that is trying to get to the answers, okay? It's through that maze, okay, of detail and investigation is a real important part. And everybody needs to get involved. And I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe there's groups out there that are working on this sort of thing. And hopefully this information is beneficial. I don't know. Maybe you already know this stuff and you're looking at me like, yeah, crazy lady, I already know all this. We've done all that already. But I doubt it, because otherwise you probably would have found the kids, okay? Because some are alive, some are not, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. And I could tell you, oh yeah, everything's hunky-dory, everything's great, okay? Because you're on a limited time basis to find them, okay? Because they don't plan on raising your kids. Do you understand? They're going to use them up and then get rid of them. Do you understand? So, this has been weighing really heavy on me lately. For the past, ever since the Hawaii thing happened, And I don't know, there might be more that I have to share in the days to come. I don't know. Whatever, you know. But, and if it does, then I will. Whether you've already done it or know it or not. Because there's others out there that also we all need to be working on it. You know what I mean? Everyone. As many people as possible, We all got to put our brains together, because all the suspects that I had mentioned there on the other page, they're very intelligent. They're very smart. They're masterminds. Every one of them, they're masterminds. So it's we the people that have to work together and, and figure it out. And these videos are a great way to do this sort of thing. But granted, hey, they know everything you're saying. They see all the videos, so You know, that being said, if it, you know something that you don't want them to know that you know, don't be saying it on a video, okay? But don't be afraid and have fear just because they're there, okay, to say what you want to say. You gotta be very brave. You got a lot of courage, and you got strength, and it's the only thing that defeats them. Is courage, it's strength, and one other important thing is love, right? So, continuing on. Um, all right, let's see. What else did I want to cover? I wanted to cover. I'm gaining, and I'm healing, and I'm getting a lot of my power back. Um, in Jesus Christ. So that's a good thing. Because I can see her all day and operate and change all kinds of things out there. And I don't even have to go nowhere. That's my power. So, which is kind of cool, you know, because I can't go anywhere anyway. I'm on a bike. So it has to be that way, right? If it makes sense. Okay, I'll continue on. Will Stanker. These are just a list of thoughts and wisdom to help or guide you all in the right direction. And also um, and also my power in Jesus Christ is coming back very fast. So I say the dark as they are as they will appear in appearance shows they shows in the light. The darkness shows in the light. Oops, wait a minute. I'm lost. You'll see it in their eyes. Their black, soulless eyes. And I mean black. They're in their deep voices of evilness. Like, their voices might get deeper. Or on some occasions, their voices get like a squeal, like a high-pitched squeal voice. Like, really annoying. It's really annoying. Most scientists happen to because they have that kind of spirit that, you know, that the spirit that is in them, that makes their home in a scientist. That kind of spirit that is living in them is usually has a high pitched squeal. You know, the other ones have like a deep. Person will start talking really deep, like, and sometimes their words won't even be able to form words. Sometimes, you know, I can't form words sometimes because I have too many teeth in my mouth right now, and I'm not used to teeth. That's a lot of teeth. That's my new gold one right there. Isn't it nice? You can see it. And those are bling blings, not braces, okay? I don't wear braces. I never wore braces. I used to have perfect teeth. But then I lost them all. It's like a diamond ring. You lose one, then they all fall out. That's the way it is. They all hold each other in place. And I think that we all in this world are a lot like a diamond ring. And when one diamond falls out of place, we all fall out of place. You know what I mean? And when you lose one, you start to lose them all. Get it? So, yes, I think of you all people, all humans. You're all like diamonds. And you're diamonds in God's sight. You're His diamonds. So don't fall out of place. And don't lose yourself. Okay, that's falling out of place. So don't do it. Hang tight, stay firm, stay grounded, stay connected, and stay attached to that ring. Okay? Because it's God's ring. And he's not gonna let any diamonds perish. Okay? But you don't cast pearls before swine. See what I'm saying? That's scripture. Fact check it, Facebook. Fact check that. Okay? Look it up, because you need to read God's word. You really do. Because if you don't see what you're doing, I don't know how you can fact check anybody on anything. Ever. Okay? How do you know truth from a lie, or whatever, false from truth? Anyways, if you can't even see, if you're too blind to see what the hell you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, look in the mirror and correct yourself. When you find you look in the mirror and you diagnosed yourself, figured yourself out, then you can figure us out, okay? But until then, give us a break, okay? Because it takes a lot of balls and a lot of strength and a lot of courage and a lot of gall to make videos, especially like this, okay? That are very sensitive and personal and very and that can get you killed, okay? I'm not afraid to die, so here I am. But anyways, I laugh at death. Don't send me home early. God will just send me right back again. Like a video game. I don't know how many lives I got, but I got a lot of them. Many, okay? I don't know what number I'm on, but I have. I think I have a lot more lives to go. Too many that I don't even want. No. I can go right now, shoot, but God won't let me. He has me tucked away in the shed, hiding. Tuck me away in the shed so nobody finds me. I guess keep me safe. Whatever. But isn't he nice? He's romantic. God is so sweet. He is sweet. And I was just gonna add some other things here. There's some little important tips, some spiritual awareness. On top of it all, if you catch them off guard with a photo, take a photo of somebody, right? An enemy or an evil villain, a criminal, could be anybody, okay? If you think something's off, it probably is. Listen to your instincts. Listen and pay attention to your intuition and your instincts. Pay attention to your instincts. I'm going to say it many times. Instincts and your intuition. Okay? Now is the day and the time to do that. Okay? Alright? Your gut feeling, your intuition, your instincts. Something there itching you. Seek it out and find out what's itching. Okay? In other words. If you take a picture of somebody, you catch them off guard, take a photo of them when they're not looking, okay, when they're not paying attention, when they don't know. Snap a photo. You'll see a lot in that photo. If you sneak have you ever had I have nothing to drink, nothing. Some cold coffee to drink. That's it. I gotta get to town before I dehydrate and I don't know. But I'm really thirsty. I had nothing hardly to drink since before yesterday. So if you how sometimes if someone will be staring at you when you got your back turned or something like that, right? And then if you catch them off guard and you are looking at them somehow, find a way to look at them, when they're staring at you. You can feel it. But even check, see if they're staring at you. But don't let them know you're looking back at them. And look at the expression on their face. An expression is worth is worth 1,000 words, right? Right. Facial expression is 1,000 words. So, and I also wanted to give you one important tip about, because I have a lot of a spiritual awareness, discernment. You know, Jesus had to teach me the spiritual discernment. He taught me hands-on training. This is something you can't fact check, Facebook, okay? Because it's my own personal experience, okay? So, hello. And it's something I did experience, okay? And a lot of it, and it was crazy. But one day I'll tell you about that. One day. Um, um, you know, I learned this from, okay, everything that Jesus is involved with, in the Bible, has a significance to it, okay? The wine, water into wine, the olive oil, anything is about water, wood. Wood has a lot of power in it. Carries a lot of energy, a lot of power in it. Wood does. Wood will even, if you're surrounded by wood, wood will even protect you. It'll put like a protection around you. Okay, it's really bizarre stuff, but it's true. I don't know if you can fact check that because I don't know if anyone knows that, how many people know that, or how many people I've really posted that or shared that with anybody. Okay, Facebook, but yeah, wood has a spiritual power. Okay, everything that Jesus was involved with has a certain significance to it, has some power or something to it. Okay, that will help you from sickness, saving your life, all kinds of stuff. Okay, just like when he said the olive oil for sins, you pour it on your head, your hands, and feet, and pray. You know what I mean? Right, and it cleanses you from your sins. It's he was saying, that's why he was saying that. Okay, it's because it was pertaining to what I'm saying. Okay, right now about that, about things that everything he was involved in. Okay, has a significant purpose. Okay, in your life today. Remember that. Water. Okay, water is someone's coming at you in an evil way, and they got some bad spirits. They got evil spirits because they're acting unusual all of a sudden, out of character. Where they're acting like abnormal to how they would normally act. Okay, you're seeing certain signs like, and that's when you really want to pay attention. You want to be real quiet and just listen to them and pay attention and just really observe them, watch them, really analyze them at that time. Don't sit there and try to argue with them and blah 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 blah, because it ain't gonna go nowhere and you're gonna find nothing out. And then they're gone and you're gone and da da da. You're separated and then you lose sleep and you're blind and you're still wondering. Stay there. Be quiet for a moment. Just be real quiet. It's really hard to self-control. Be quiet. Listen. Watch them. Just watch them. Act like they're entertainment on television for a moment. Okay? If that helps. Okay? You'll find out a lot. You'll see a lot in who you're dealing with. You really do. Water. Get them to drink water or throw water on them. However you can get water to them and on them or have them drink it. You'll find out. All of a sudden they'll change. They're back to normal again. What happened? And they might not remember when they come out of it. They might not remember what happened or what they said or what was going on. They might not. Some don't. But I found this out from experience, okay? Hands-on experience, okay? If I tell you something, I have hands-on experience with most things. If I know something for sure that's accurate, that you can't fact check, necessarily. If you want to fact check, you got to do it through prayer, and you're going to have Jesus Christ show you too, okay? That's how you got to fact check that, okay? And I don't know if he's going to school you the same way he schooled me, okay? So anyways, moving on. I think that is it. We got through it. Hallelujah. 30, almost 40. It is now 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. If you sat that long during this video for 40 minutes, please subscribe, give me a like, comment, say whatever you want to say your thoughts, whatever. Not going to hurt my feelings. Yeah, everyone has freedom of speech, right? You have your opinion, and you say what you want to say, we're all individuals, So, I thought it was really interesting also during this video. I was going to play some background music, which I forgot to do. But, the collection mix, Enigma, check that out. Because I was going to play that during this video about the missing kids. But when you play this, when you push play on this Enigma collection mix, Enigma songs, a picture comes up of Hawaii. I think it's Hawaii's coastline. I'm not sure. But right? So that was kind of, I got the chills just now, too, thinking about that. Well, I'm going to play it when we close. Let's see. You can listen to a little bit. Here it goes.